Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, one and all. It is good to be back after a 3-week hiatus. Hope you all are having a wonderful summer thus far. And thanks for joining us tonight. Get yourself signed up for this evening's quiz by coming to this aptly named website. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, please enter in a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league in season 67. This is only our third official week of the virtual quiz in season 67, so it is certainly not too late to get signed up. All that it means to join the league is that we keep track of your scores every single time that you play and see how they compare to the other teams who are playing with us this season. And then at the end of season 67, sometime in September, we're going to wrap things up with a championship game and crown a winning team for the season. So get signed up simply by saying, yeah, I'm in the league. Then we'll start keeping track of your scores from week to week. But also, you don't have to be in the league. You can play super casually here tonight. And here's what we're doing this evening. We will be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 rounds are question and answer style rounds. And the fourth and final category of the evening is a picture round. So clearly that means the majority of this game is made up of question and answer style rounds. And here is how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. As I ask that question, it will pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning, of course, you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options. The majority of our questions this evening will be short answer in their structure. Your goal then as a trivia team is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct and to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, a countdown timer will accompany each of the 10 questions in these first 3 rounds of the game. So just make sure you keep an eye out for it and that you always click submit before it's too late. Imagine you've entered in a response and you realize that it's not right, and perhaps you know what the correct answer is. You are more than welcome to update your response as many times as you want. Just make sure that you click submit answers again so that we have your most up-to-date answer on our end. In the event that you've entered in an answer and there's a spelling error, don't worry about that too much. I am able to see what you've written, so I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. I'm Meredith. I'm so glad you're here. Come play with us tonight by coming to this website that is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, enter in a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. Checking in with our standings thus far in season 67. After 2 weeks, we've got We Drink and We Know Things in the top spot with 80 points across those 2 games. So perfect scores, I believe. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Just a few points off the lead. Congrats to our top teams thus far this season. If you want to see a full list of the standings, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. If you're just joining, hi, welcome. Come get signed up for the game. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the place to be. Back to the structure of this evening's game. Once we get through those first 3 categories that are question and answer rounds, we'll close out the game with a picture round. The picture round is going to be structured differently than the first 3 topics of the night. So if you're not familiar, stay tuned. I'll walk you through in detail exactly how that's going to work when we get to that point of the game. Before we dive into our first round of the night, I do have two simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by. Rule number one, the most important rule of trivia: there's no cheating in this game. Kindly refrain from looking the answers up. Rule number two, do not give away the answers in the chat. Always love hearing from you all in the chat. Kindly keep that conversation flowing. Just refrain from spoiling things for others in the chat. And with that, we're going to dive into our first round of the night. So this is your last opportunity to get signed up before the game has begun. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and you will be joining these 28 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world, from our first team to get signed up tonight, Smarty Party of One, down to our most recent team to join us, Kathleen Turner Overdrive. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Let's get into it. But first, a very warm happy birthday to my Aunt Ingrid. If you're playing, Ingrid, happy birthday. I know it was a couple days ago now, but I hope it was wonderful. And thank you so much for playing with us. Let's get into round number one, which hopefully is in your wheelhouse, Ingrid. We'll find out. It's in the topic of I wish, wish being our key word in this round. Round one, question number one. As of February 2026, it costs €2 to stand at the edge of what Roman landmark during peak hours, and perhaps toss in another €3 to make a wish? You can still go see it from a distance, maybe throw a coin in from afar over some people's heads. But if you want to get right up next to it, it now costs €2. It's Trevi Fountain, your correct response for number one. Almost, but not quite a social. Question two, best wishes, warmest regards, is a 2020 behind-the-scenes documentary that aired after Happy Ending, the finale episode of what TV series? Certainly tougher than our first Trevi Fountain question. Thinking back to 2020, a year we've all memory hold, a great TV show that ended is Schitt's Creek, your correct answer for number two. 30% of you got that one right. Question number three. The 1970 Caldecott Medal-winning children's book Sylvester and the Magic Pebble by William Steig follows what kind of animal who makes a wish and becomes a rock? William Steig also happens to be the author of Shrek. And perhaps coincidentally, it is a donkey. Your correct answer for number 3. I had a stuffed animal of this donkey, and you could take the rock out of a Velcro pocket in its back and cover the donkey in a rock. It was amazing. I loved it. Question number 4. Wish Tree is an ongoing series of art installations begun by what Japanese artist in 1996, in which viewers are invited to write down a wish and tie it to a tree. The wishes are later buried under the Imagine Peace Tower in Iceland. Name that artist. The Imagine Peace Tower in Iceland is a monument dedicated to John Lennon. It's Yoko Ono who has the Wish Tree project. 43% of you got that one correct. Helsinki Syndrome over here, keeping an eye out for things. I really appreciate it. I did, in fact, neglect to include that you were O'Hara'd with that Schitt's Creek question. Never miss the opportunity to O'Hara, you all. Question number 5 in this I Wish themed round. Fill in the blanks to the opening lyrics of the song I Wish by Skilo. I wish I was a little bit blank. I wish I was a blank. Hello, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Taller, baller. Your correct answer for number 5. 80% of you got that one right. Question number 6. Many people who are tapped into numerology make a wish when they see what repetitive time on a clock? A time that could also be seen as a symbol of the month-end date when the armistice ending World War I took effect. That repetitive time that is also the month and date when the armistice ending World War I took effect is 11/11. And in fact, it was November 11th at 11 a.m. that armistice took effect. Well done. 87% of you got it right. Quick reminder, everybody, if anyone is having difficulty with the video pausing when you scroll down to fill out your answer sheet or check out the scores, I remind you there is a quick fix for you all, and that is to simply come up to the video, click on the little gear that you see popping up in your window, and then select Pop Out Player, and that's going to go ahead and create a different screen for the video, and then you can scroll to your heart's content. Hope that's been helpful for everyone, and maybe it's resolved. It's been 3 weeks. Who knows? Question number 7. What author, with the breakout 2004 novel My Sister's Keeper, has written 28 novels thus far, including the 2021 #1 New York Times bestseller, Wish You Were Here? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that at some point this evening, this book, Wish You Were Here, which is by Jodi Picoult, would be coming up. Follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I will help you out next week when we return with a brand new fresh quiz right back here on Wednesday, July 29th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the place to be, and follow me at Trivia Meredith to get that hint. Question number 8. What artist shared in a 2026 interview that she was worried, feeling secure and stable in her relationship with Paul Mescal, that it was a threat to her drive to write music, but found new creativity collaborating with Aaron Dessner on songs like Look at My Life and Death Wish? That Death Wish artist is Gracie Abrams, is your correct answer for number 8. How did you do? 47% got it right. On the tricky side, for sure. 2 more questions in this round. Here is number 9. The furcula, or wishbone, is a forked bone found in most bird species that is the fusion of 2 collarbones. What is the scientific name for collarbones? The wishbone. They're merely fused clavicles, collarbone, aka clavicle. 93% got it right. Question number 10. One Wish Willow is a cursed novelty toy central to the plot of what horror movie directed by YouTuber Curry Barker that in 2026 became one of the highest grossing independent films of the 21st century? One Wish Willow, central to the plot of Obsession, is your correct answer. To those of you who put Backrooms, I see where you're coming from. Also created by a YouTuber, though his name is Kane Parsons. That does bring us to the end of round number 1. Let's check in with our top teams. 1 round down, 3 rounds to go. Right now, we've got a tie in 8th place with 8 points. It's a big tie. It's between Jewel Hand Luke, Jive Turkeys, the Don't Eat the Lettuceiest Nando's. Winning is overrated. We drink and we know things. Team 578 and Team 578 tied in 5th place with 9 points. Kathleen Turner, Overdrive, Fusilli Jerry, Virtual Clown Car of Theseus, and tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 10 for 10. We Drink and We Know Things 3 and 69, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Smarty Party of 1. Great first round. So much game left to go. Our second category of the evening coming at you in a moment. But first, in addition to running this virtual quiz every Wednesday, unless we're on hiatus, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and running events all around New York City, we also run private events, whether it's for an office group or a personal gathering like a family reunion or a birthday party. We love being a part of it and customizing the quiz specifically to your interests. And you can reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com, and we'll get that conversation started. Hope to hear from you. Our second round of the night is in the topic of the sum of its parts. Here's how this round is going to work. Given a list of parts, your goal in this round is to name the group that is made up of the given parts. Group 1, a drink recipe. We have whiskey, sugar, bitters, water, and orange twist. That drink recipe is going to get you an old-fashioned is your correct answer for number 1. Question number 2, a girl group. Jisoo, Jenny, Rose, Lisa. The girl group with those 4 members is Blackpink. Your correct response for number 2. 83% got that one right. Question 3. An alloy, copper, tin. Copper plus tin equals bronze is your correct answer for number 3. Question number 4. An award won. Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, James Rodriguez, Ronaldo. Mbappe just won, earning 10 goals during the FIFA World Cup. It's the Golden Boot or Golden Shoe. The MVP award is called the Golden Ball, which is not the same. Question number 5. A spice made up of thyme, sesame seeds, sumac, and salt. Thyme, sesame seeds, sumac, and salt will get you. Zatar is your correct answer for number 5. 67% got it right. Question number 6 in this the sum of its parts round. A constellation made up of Betelgeuse, Rigel, Bellatrix, Mintaka, Alninilum, Alninitac, Safe, and Misa. These are all of the named stars that make up the constellation Orion, is your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7, a 1907 alliance, United Kingdom, France, Russia. That 1907 alliance, I'll examine some other responses that I got to make sure there aren't any that potentially could count as well, but we were looking for triple entente. Question number 8. A group of friends slash performers, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop, and Peter Lawford. That group of friends and performers, collectively known as the Rat Pack. Question number 9. A celestial pair, Phobos and Deimos. Please be specific with your response. Phobos and Deimos are the two moons of Mars, specifically. Question number 10, our final question in round number 2. A mineral, sodium and chlorine. Sodium and chlorine is going to get you table salt. 90% of you got that one right. And that does bring us to the end of round number 2. We are at the halfway point of this evening's game. Checking in with our top teams here 2 rounds in. Right now, we've got a tie in 7th place with 17 points between Kathleen Turner Overdrive, Jewel Hand Luke, Winning is Overrated, and Team 578. Tied in 4th with 18, Fusili Jerry and Virtual Clown Car of Theseus, as well as Team 570. 8 and tied for the lead right now. Perfect scores 20 for 20. We Drink and We Know Things 3 and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. Our third category of the evening is in the topic of one-eye monsters. I am aware this category name is a euphemism, but that's not what we're talking about. In this round, we are asking questions about something that has to do with monsters, and each correct answer will feature the letter I 1 time. Let's do it. Question 1. What slow-moving venomous lizard is named for the basin of a tributary of the Colorado River that flows through New Mexico and Arizona? I like your theory, Team 578. Your correct answer for number 1, that one-eye monster is a Gila monster. Question number 2. Released in 2025, the 3rd season of the Netflix biographical crime drama series Monster surrounds the story of what convicted murderer and body snatcher dubbed the Butcher of Plainfield, as portrayed by Charlie Hunnam in an Emmy-nominated performance. The Butcher of Plainfield. It's Ed Gein, your correct response for number 2. 52% of you got it right. Question 3. Not to be confused with a breed of Australian sheepdog, what legendary Scottish cryptids are shape-shifting water horses that are said to live in lochs? Confirmed to be a tricky question. Both that Australian sheepdog and a cryptid that lives in Scotland. It's a Kelpie. Kelpie, your correct response for number 3. Well done to that 23% of you who got it right. Question 4. What character from Shakespeare's The Tempest, the son of the sea witch Sycorax, is the only native to the play's magical island and is enslaved as a protector to Prospero and Miranda? That character from The Tempest is Caliban, your correct response for number 4. Question number 5. To avoid being confused with the Mummy movie franchise starring Brendan Fraser, the 2026 Blumhouse Productions reimagining of The Mummy includes what writer-director's name in the title? Like Lee Daniels, the butler before him, it's Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Another toughie, but well done to that 35% who got it right. Question 6. With themes about being saved metaphorically from monsters, what late singer's hit song Holding Out for a Hero features lyrics about needing a streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Written for the Footloose soundtrack, R.I.P. Bonnie Tyler is your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7. What 2016 movie, the third and final in the Robert Langdon film series, sees the protagonist plagued with amnesia and monstrous visions using a map of hell to hunt for the titular bioweapon? Those Robert Langdon movies are The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, and the third one, Inferno, is your correct answer. And of course, Robert Langdon, played by none other than our theme in season 67, You Have Just Been.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
No crying. There's no crying in baseball.
I don't get it.
Any question?
Tom Hanks. That's right. Tom Hanks is going to come up in every single game that we bring you in season 67. And of course, our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, July 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And Tom Hanks is going to come up in some way, shape, or form in that next game. Round 3, question 8. Originally the Kansas City Scouts, then the Colorado Rockies. What NHL team relocated to the East Coast in 1982 and were renamed for a local cryptid? That local cryptid that is also the name of an NHL team. It's the New Jersey Devils. Jersey Devils, their namesake. Question number 9. The 2026 Illumination movie Minions and Monsters features what orange blob antagonist? While physically she's covered in eyes and is a destroyer of worlds, ironically, her name has one eye and means peace. Is that name Isabel, Imogen, Irene, or Isla? It sounds peaceful, probably shares a root with the word serene. It's Irene, your correct answer for number 9. And question number 10. What Japanese word meaning strange beast is used to describe a subgenre of Japanese produced monster films popularized by the Godzilla franchise? That genre of film is better known as a kaiju movie. 58% of you got it right. We've got one more category left in tonight's game, checking in with our top teams as we head into that final round. Right now, we've got a tie in fifth with 26 points between Virtual Clown Car of Theseus and Team 578. In fourth with 27, Team 578, and tied for the lead. Perfect scores, 30 for 30. We Drink and We Know Things 369, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to this. Our final round of the night, the picture round, which is in the category of yellow characters. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of characters that are the color yellow. Your goal is to identify each character for 1 point apiece. On your answer sheet, you'll see all 10 images laid out next to each other. Next to those images, you'll find a number from 1 through 10. Then scroll down. Underneath those 10 numbered images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the character on the corresponding numbered blank. So yes, order is important in this round. You all are going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. I'll check in at the halfway point, make sure things are going smoothly for you all. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll go over the correct answers, see how you did, and then close out the game with a tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. Please name these 10 yellow characters. Good luck. We are a little more than halfway through this here picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. Looking for the names of each of these characters. Make sure you put your responses in the correct order. We'll find out how you did in about 2 minutes. It's about that time. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click submit answers. Your countdown timer starting momentarily. Whether it's their outfit, their hair, their fur, that's yellow. All of these characters, yellow in some way. They're cowards. Image number 1, that is Bumblebee. Number 2 from American Dad, that is Francine Smith, or just Francine, gonna get you the point there. Number 3 from Beauty and the Beast, it's Lumiere. Number 4 from Bee Movie, his name is Barry B. Benson. Barry Benson. Number 5, that's Wolverine. Number 6 is Mighty Mouse. Number 7 is Odie from Garfield. Number 8 is Flounder from The Little Mermaid. Number 9 is Lisa Simpson, looking slick in her pantsuit. And number 10 is Wario. Let's see how you did. The toughest one of this round, with 26% getting it right, was Francine. While the easiest ones, we've got a tie between Lumiere, Mighty Mouse, and Lisa Simpson, all with 90% of you getting those ones correct. And this does bring us to our tiebreaker question for the evening. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number for the answer, and your goal is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, meaning you can guess over or under. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever's closer is going to break that tie. Here's your question. As of June 21st to 2026, how many total episodes have aired of the animated TV series American Dad? If your team ended up in a tie here tonight and you finish in the top 15 or so teams, we will calculate the results of this tiebreaker and post them over on our Instagram sometime tomorrow. So be sure to check in at NYC Trivia League on Instagram to see what ended up happening here tonight. As a reminder, everybody, we will be back 1 week from today, Wednesday, July 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com for our next game. And I hope very much that you'll join us then. American Dad, as of June 21st of this year, has aired 399 episodes. That's a lot. Thank you all so much for playing tonight. This does officially bring us to the end of tonight's game. Let's check in with our final scores for the evening by heading on over to the winner's circle, finishing up this evening's quiz in a tie for 14th place with 28 points each. We have straight from the Barca Lounge, Jewel Hand Luke and Winning is Overrated. In 13th tonight with 29, Fusilli Jerry. Tied in 9th with 31, the Don't Eat the Lettuciest Nando. Scouts team, the Oslo Condition, and Smarty Party of One. In 8th place tonight with 32, We Drink and We Know Things. In 7th with 34, Kathleen Turner Overdrive. In 6th with 35, Team 578. Tied in 4th with 36 points, Virtual Clown Car of Theseus and Team 578. And we have a three-way tie for the lead tonight. Perfect scores, 40 for 40. We Drink and We Know Things 3. We Drink and We Know Things 69. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for being here this evening. It's great to be back, and I appreciate you all for joining us here tonight. So we will return 1 week from today. Until then, be well, everyone. A big thank you to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you so much to Cullen for making this possible. Thank you to Murr and the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. And once again, a very warm happy birthday to my Aunt Ingrid. Good night, everybody.